That was horrible. Yet again, another horrible game against the New York Mets. I mean, like, what is there really else to say? What is there really else to say here? The Phillies lose 6-3 to the Mets. It's now lose the series. They dropped their second straight game. I don't know what else to say anymore, guys. You have this Mets team. They lose 6 straight. They get swept out by the Atlanta Braves, and they get swept up by the Chicago Cubs. And then they come into our home ballpark and win. Already went 2 out of 3, and they might sweep us tomorrow. They might sweep us tomorrow. That's right, out of our home stadium. The New York Mets, ladies and gentlemen, the New York Mets might sweep us tomorrow. With Zach Eflin on the mound. You think I feel comfortable with that man on the mound? No. In these two games that we just played, the one with Aaron Nola yesterday and the one with Vargas today, those are the two games he had to win, and we didn't do it. So we're not set up to win tomorrow. I guarantee you that. Stroman against Eflin, that's not looking good. You have Marcus Stroman, who that cricket is really driving me crazy. Anyway, you have Marcus Stroman, who obviously has not had a great ERA since August the 1st, but he's still a good pitcher overall. And you have Zach Eflin. His ERA is way high, and he's just terrible. So not looking good tomorrow. I'm just saying that right now. Not looking good. 7-5 start on ESPN. We have to listen to the robotic Matt Vasgersian tomorrow night. That's not going to be fun. But the good news is I do like listening to Alex Rodriguez. I like Alex Rodriguez. I like to hear what he has to say about the game, and he's very good. But I don't mind Jessica, whatever her name is. I don't mind her. But I really just can't stand Matt Vasgersian. That guy is literally so annoying. So, yeah, guys, ESPN tomorrow night, 7-5, the first pitch. Let's take a look at the scoring summary in this one. Top of the first inning, Wilson Ramos singles to center. Rosario comes around the score. It's now 1-0 Mets. Then Harper grounded out to second. Segura came around the score. We'll talk about Segura. Made 2 errors today, and it's now tied up at 1. At that time, that was Harper's 96th RBI of the season. Then Conforto doubled the right. J.D. Davis scored. It's now 2-1. Then Todd Frazier doubled the left. Ramos scored. It's now 3-1. Todd Frazier just continues to hurt us. Joe Panic doubled the right. Conforto and Frazier scored. It's now 5-1. Then Bryce Harper in the bottom of the 6th inning hits a solo home run to left center. His 29th of the year. And it is now 5-2. Andrew Knapp walks. Morrison scores. It's now 5-3. And then top of the 9th inning, Frazier hits a little dunk single to left. Ramos comes around the score. It's now 6-3. So that's your ball game, 6-3, your final score. In this one, we'll talk about Harper in a second, about what he's on track to do at the end of the year. Segura went 2 for 5, 1 run scored, 1 strikeout. Realmuto went 0 for 5 with 2 strikeouts. Harper went 2 for 4, 1 run scored, 2 RBIs. He's got his average up to 257. Rhys Hoskins went 0 for 1 with 1 strikeout and 1 walk. He was ejected from the game for arguing balls and strikes. We'll talk about that later. Logan Morrison 0 for 2, 1 run scored, 1 strikeout. Corey Dickerson 1 for 4, 2 strikeouts. Kinger 2 for 4, 1 strikeout. Hernandez 2 for 4. Rodriguez 0 for 2, 1 strikeout. Andrew Knapp came off the bench and drew a walk and got an RBI. And Brad Miller came off the bench and struck out. And Jason Vargas went 0 for 1. Adam Hazley 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. So let's take a look at the pitching in this one. Vargas got rocked. He went 4 innings, 9 hits, 5 earned runs, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Parker pitched 2 innings, 2 strikeouts. Suarez an inning, 1 hit. Hughes an inning, 1 strikeout. Alvarez an inning, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 1 strikeout. He did not pitch well either. So that's your ball game. Vargas just really had a rough game going against his former team. Really did not look good. In this one, he was very, very bad. He was working the counts a lot, and he was just they were grinding him out. Like there's no question. So disaster. Starting pitching was a disaster. This whole entire team is an absolute disaster. You have this guy coming on after the game talking about it. And he said, you could say any way you want. You can make any excuse you want. He was a former baseball player. He was nameless. They did not name him. You could say any way you want. The Phillies are not a good baseball team. You can make any excuse you want, but they're not good. They're not good. And it's so true. Because you know what? You can't argue. You can't argue about this. They're not a good team. They give away too many games. And they're just not good. So I just can't believe it. Well, I mean, Japan to what we were going to do at the beginning of the season, I mean, I just can't believe where we are right now. How bad we are compared to how good we could be. Judging on past, recent play, am I surprised? No. You could say you're surprised. You could say you're disappointed. But you can't say you're surprised because that's the 2019 Phillies. Michael Barhan, whatever you say his name. That was such a great quote. I'm just going to use that from here on out. You could say you're disappointed. You can't say you're surprised. That's the Philadelphia Phillies for you, ladies and gentlemen. That is who they are. They are a disappointing franchise, and I'm just dumbfounded. As we took this today, we got this. See this? This is what we got today, ladies and gentlemen. L. We got an L for the second straight time against the laughingstock Mets. Like, are you serious? Now, there's a bright spot out of this. Bryce Harper, 2 RBIs, 1 home run, his 29th of the season. Second time in his career he's hit 29 home runs. Well, he has passed 29 now 3 times in his career. In 2017, he had 29 home runs. Last year he had 34, and in 15 he had 42. So that's, yeah. So it's now 4 times that he's reached that number, and he's on track for 36 home runs. I believe like 30. I think 32 doubles, is it? Or no, it's a lot higher than that. 120 RBIs. The last player to do that was in the I forget his name. I can't believe I forget his name. It's late at night. Guys, I'm sorry. It's just late at night. It's just kind of hard for me to remember. Harper already has 32 doubles. I mean, he's on track for probably over 40. I mean, I forget his name. It was in the 1930s. I mean, that's the last time a player would have 36 home runs, 120 RBIs, and that many doubles. I mean, that's really impressive, is it not? So Harper, you can say what you want about him. He's not the problem here. He's going to have over 100 walks. He's going to have a great season. That is a great first year in Philadelphia, ladies and gentlemen. Harper is the issue. He is not the issue here. Harper is not the one to blame here. He is the least to blame. Think about it. He was in a new city, new venue, had a child. His family had a child. His wife had a child. He had his new baby son, new house, new everything, new environment. And he still was able to. Well, not yet at least, but I said it before. He's going to crank 36 home runs. Well, sure enough, he's on track to do that. At the end of the year, he could have 36 home runs, 120 RBIs, over 100 walks. 40 doubles, maybe even 38 doubles, somewhere around there. That is, for first year in Philadelphia, count all the circumstances together, that is a very, very, very nice first year in Philadelphia. It's a very nice, and Philadelphia is not an easy place to play. So I cut Harper. He's not the issue here. Now our manager, on the other hand, he's the issue. He is. So you want to have someone to blame? We'll blame our manager. Oh, my. So I'm not worried about Harper. 29 home runs, 97 ribbies, on track for 120, 36. I mean, I'm impressed. Now, he just needs to get an average a little bit higher. But it's 257. He could finish with like 265 to 270. With those numbers, I'd be content for first year. The next year, he needs to build off of that, and I think he will. I definitely think he will. And I tell you, if this is a down year for Bryce Harper, I can't wait until the great ones, as Nick Swisher said. I love that. In the bottom of the third inning, Rhys Hoskins was thrown out of the game. He slammed his helmet down. He had a few words to say, and Will Little threw him out of the game. He was being a little Will Little threw him out of the game. Such an overreaction from Will Little. I mean, if you're an umpire, you have to be able to take some grief from side to side. And apparently he didn't have thick enough skin to deal with it. So he said, "You know what? You're out." And Hoskins was upset. Kapler came out. And I do not agree with ejecting Hoskins there. Obviously, you can't throw your equipment. I understand that. But Hoskins, I mean, he just stood there and went like this. I mean, like, he just slammed down his helmet. I mean, like, what's the point of throwing him out of the game? Like, what's that going to make a difference? So, the guys, they threw him out of the game. We had to bring Lomo in to play first. which is okay, I guess. But yeah, guys, this team is another joke. If you think about it, guys. I mean, look about where we were at the beginning of the year and look at where we are now. We are terrible. Gene Segura. Sloppy play today. A lot of sloppy play. 2 errors today. 2. A throwing error, and he hit a throwing error. He also completely missed a ground ball. So 2 errors today. 2 E's. 2 E's. 2 E's for Gene Segura. Sloppy. He's such a sloppy fielder. He really is. He's so sloppy out there. He needs to clean it up. He really does. He really needs to clean this up. I mean, like, I don't know how hard it is. I mean, I don't know. I mean, are you really surprised? Because our players don't have their head in the game. You realize that? I mean, that's the common theme for this Phillies team. None of our players tend to have their head in the game. Hurts to stick it out, out in the field, looking around. Oh, there's a plane in the air, Don't have their head in the game. They're just daydreaming. They're in la-la land. They're not even focused. And who do you blame that on? Well, obviously you blame some of it on the players, but you blame some of that on the manager. Lack of discipline. Lack of discipline, ladies and gentlemen. That's the lack of discipline from our manager. Now, not all of it is on him, I'm saying, but a lot of it is. And I'm really, really, really getting up here with Gabe Kapler. I mean, I have been my whole entire time he's been here. And as time has gone on, I just keep getting higher and higher and higher and higher and higher with Gabe Kapler, man. I can't. I don't know how much I could take of his BS anymore. I really can't. I mean, this guy is a terrible baseball manager. He knows nothing about baseball. He overmanages like you can't believe, and I just can't believe. He doesn't focus on the fundamentals of baseball, making the plays, making the routine plays, moving runners to scoring position, getting them in with less than 2 outs. He doesn't focus on that. So he focuses way too much on the analytics and the numbers and the numbers game. And I'm done. I'm sick with it. I'm done with it. And then, like, dude, like, how hard is it? Really? You're really gonna make it that hard? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I am really, really done with Gabe Kapler. I mean, I wasn't happy with him last year. I went and said, all right, give him a second chance. I wanted him to get fired last year. I said, you know what? Give him a second chance. Now I want him gone because he's had 2 years to prove himself, and he hasn't done anything. So this is a disappointing loss. The Nationals just continue to have success. Soto, 30 home runs. Rendon hit it, 30. Now he's hit 32 home runs. He's probably going to hit 40. Rendon. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Anthony Rendon. He is having a career season. And I definitely saw it coming, man. He is going to get a payday. Anthony Rendon. He's the best third baseman in baseball. I think I put him ahead of Arenado. I really do. Come at me. So the Nationals having a great year. We are a better team than the New York Mets still, but we aren't playing like it. We aren't playing like it. And we go out to Cincinnati and then to New York. I mean, I'm just dumbfounded. I'm exhausted. I'm tired of this team. I'm exhausted right now. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. And here I am talking about the Phillies. Like, why am I staying up at 11:25 at night talking about the Phillies? About how bad they played. You know why? Because I'm committed. I'm committed to you guys. I'm committed to making a video every day about this team. I think, that's pretty much sums it up. Right? I said I'm going to 162, and I will. So 75 start tomorrow night. F1 against Stroman. Have fun. 7-5 start, ESPN. And on Monday, we have a 2:10 start against Cincinnati. That's Labor Day. Eflin 8-11 with a 4.50 ERA going against Stroman, 7-12 with a 3.29 ERA. So post game video will probably be up on Monday. But yeah, guys, after that, then except for weekends, it's going to be afternoon. Every video is going to be in the afternoon from now on. I'm sorry, not much I can do about that. I'm not staying up late to make one, and I'm also that's just going to be my schedule from now on. So I'm sorry, guys. Not much I can really do about that. That's just the way it's going to be. So, yeah, guys, I'll talk more about that on Monday. On Monday, so yeah, I'm probably going to make a video Monday morning. Check it out, guys. Please make sure you watch that video. So, you guys, Eflin versus Stroman tomorrow. Please smash the like on this video. Please tell your friends about these videos. Please send this video to any of your friends. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. Please turn on that notification bell, ring that bell. And yeah, guys, check out the social media link in the description below. Twitter, Instagram, everything. Comment on this video. Tell me what you thought about this game. And yeah, guys, rough one. Really, 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 really rough. So hopefully we can rebound tomorrow and salvage this last game against this New York Mets joke of a team. I can't believe I just said that. I mean, we have to salvage the game against this Mets team. I just can't believe it. So, guys, I don't know if the video will be up tomorrow night. We'll see how long the game is, like how long it lasts. If it goes too late, I probably won't. But if it doesn't go too late, then I probably will. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. And I'm Luke, and I will talk to you later. Let's go Phillies, and hopefully we can rebound tomorrow night. See you guys.